that. So I might come from that. Okay, you ready? Yes. All right, all right. Happy Saturday, everyone. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bar Table Talk. I'm your host, Skittles, and my co-host, Shy Shy. All right, all right. This is the space where we talk about real life, real conversations, and what's happening now. Today, let's get into our local news with Shy Shy. All right, so we have some local news here. Mm-hmm. First off, we're gonna start with Riverside's been making a lot of reconstruction of some places that have been like they always do and closed down. So one of those places is the Sears over there off of Arlington. That thing been broken down since broken down. It's been condemned for a long time. Sears has been out of commission for a long time. So anyway, basically a transformation is taking place in Riverside at the site of this Sears on Arlington. According to Councilman Stephen Ravillard, the city hopes the 17-acre development will bring new life to the neighborhood. Basically, the plan right now is to do a 380 apartment unit and townhomes. This is going to house a lot of people. Over the past 10 years, he says almost 10,000 people have moved into the city. Okay. And housing is needed. We are trying to attract jobs, higher paying jobs. In order to attract those employers, they need housing for those employees. Yes, they do. So I was watching. There was a post on TikTok where someone was asking like this historical Sears building. They're going to be transforming it into an apartment complex. And they were like, is this erasing part of Riverside's history? And so my take on that briefly is if it's a condemned building that's not being used, then that's not something that I consider to be something historic. I agree. That needs to be like, don't touch it. Because there's like, for example, the Mission Inn is an historic part of Riverside. However, it's a usable building. Yes, it's being used, right? So the Sears building is not being used. There's homeless people who have broken into it. They're trying to live in it. It's infested with rats. How about we refurbish it? They're going to keep this mid-century feel to it, like it's like a 60s building. They're going to keep that feel to the area, but they're going to use it for housing, which is needed. And so I feel like that's not really a part of, that's not like a valuable part of Riverside's history to tear down this building.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I'm just like, come on now, I've been sitting there since what? A long time.
I learned how to drive in that parking lot, and when I did, the building was torn down.
And when was this?
That was like 20 years ago.
Exactly. My point taken. Tear down that damn building and let's put something there. Let's give people jobs.
Places to live, yeah.
And places to live. Come on now, people.
Okay, so also there have been protests and walkouts in Riverside.
Oh, yes.
One of the protests, Kaiser Permanente, has been protesting. Lots of doctors, nurses, people who work within Kaiser have been protesting about not being paid up very much.
And they should be getting paid.
They should be getting paid what they're due.
Because they risk their life every day. Let's not talk about COVID. Who was there? They was there.
Yeah, and they were getting COVID and everything.
Yes, and because my auntie Juanita, she was there every day.
Yeah. Yeah, they were not getting fairly treated, even during a pandemic.
They wasn't.
Also, students at Poly High School and other residents are protesting the ICE raids in Southern California.
It's getting ridiculous.
It's getting really bad. ICE is out there just raiding and being very violent.
Oh no, let me tell you a story. So this happened recently. Why ICE went into a Mexican-owned restaurant, sat down and ate a full-course meal, and took all of them to jail. I said, whoa.
Yeah.
They came in and said, oh, we gonna eat their food, and then we gonna take them to jail. Yep. And I'm like, that is disrespectful and scandalous.
Yeah, they detained all the employees of the restaurant. Didn't make no sense.
At all.
Not at all. So, yes, that's been going on in our local Riverside area. Also, there has been reported, the mayor of the state has reported a 35% drop in crime, 18,000 new jobs, and a $4.3 billion in construction projects, which we've talked about several of those.
13% in crime.
No, a 35% drop in crime.
In Riverside?
So there's been less crime.
Okay, Riverside.
It's probably less crime because so many people are protesting
right
now.
Exactly.
Exactly. They're busy protesting right now. No.
Yeah, they not.
Yeah.
Other than, CVS, UPS car just went through the window of, don't ask me how that happened, but a whole car just went inside.
Went through that. Yeah. And
UPS. That we haven't got no UPS.
And
they took away Rite Aids.
It's really sad.
It is. Oh, yeah. Man. Well, 35%, I say that's good.
That's good. A drop in crime is always good. I have an update. So I talked about a few weeks ago how there was it was, I believe it was like a $20.1 million grant.
Yes.
Was given to Riverside for remodeling that Quality Inn on University.
Yeah, with a pasta
and turning it into a homeless shelter. Yes. It would house homeless. It would make the
units, we need. Yeah.
It would make the units into like little studio apartments with a kitchenette.
Yeah.
And there were I think 2 council members who said no. Right, and because of their no, they were refusing the grant. They're going to give the money back. So there's been an update.
Okay, give us an update.
The update is they have now because people have been trying to appeal it. And so they have until February 3rd.
February 3rd, okay.
To come to an agreement, a final agreement. Do they want the $20 million to do this or not? And then the only way that it can that they can get it to be like a yes again, and they get the grant funding, is if one of the people who said no
says yes,
changes their mind to a yes.
They need to change their mind.
Yes, so it
because there's a lot of homeless out there, and this will help them.
Yeah,
in many ways. Like I said, if they need to live there, they can. If they own drugs or if they own any type of substance or doing it, they can be like, you know what, you have to go through rehab, you have to go through this to live here. Yeah. You know, so it would help the city, it would help the homeless. Yeah. And if you help the homeless, your city will look better. It will. Like, these people are sleeping on the side of wherever they can find that.
Exactly. And this is again another condemned building that is not being used for anything.
Right.
And just sitting there. Just sitting there. And I feel like there are other cities who are doing this, who have like these functional
housing
for homeless that also help with help them with their mental health. Yes. They give them small jobs and build like this community where they're working, they have rules and things like that, and it's helping. It's a controlled environment. Yes. Where they're not just running amok. You know, so I just feel like this is $20.1 million. That would be huge. I think that they could do so much with that money. Why won't they do?
Yeah. It's always a reason why that person said no.
You know, yeah.
But if you want to drive down these streets, I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're in Riverside, Pomona, Ontario. You drive down these streets, you see them sleeping on bus stops, sleeping there, and then the cops want to come and say, "Oh, you can't sleep here." Where are they supposed to go?
Where are they supposed to go? They have nowhere to go.
Exactly. So
the homeless shelters here are very small, and they are overcrowded.
Yes, they are.
So we need something bigger.
And that would bring what, like 100 and something rooms?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think it was 120.
It was like 180 rooms. That room. Yeah. Okay. So it's something that I think that definitely should be a yes to, especially since it's not in a residential area. It's in a commercial area.
Yes.
Where the homeless are already at, so I don't see what the big deal is.
Exactly. Any more shout outs? No shout outs today? Any more news?
No, I don't have any. I think the only shout out I just want to say is to please go visit Oasis Cafe.
Oh,
vegetarian, vegan.
Yes.
Amazing food right off of Pierce Street in Riverside. And also, please support the Farmhouse Collective University.
Yes. Now, the topic for today.
Yes.
And I have my cousin here, a very special person. The topic today is overcoming addiction. And my guest today is Ashley Gilbert. Yes. Can you hear us, girl?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. Yes. So please tell us a little bio about yourself and a little bit of background.
Hi, my name is Ashley Gilbert. I'll be sharing my story today. My past doesn't define me, but it shaped me. I battled addiction and found my way back to myself and found a new me. During this healing process and being sober, I committed all my life towards NA and towards my family. So I'm excited to share my story.
Yes, and we're excited to have you.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Ashley would be my second cousin.
Okay.
I think she is. I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, I have a lot of cousins. But I think because she's the oldest.
Okay.
She would be my... Because Auntie Juanita Kids is my first cousin. So I think she would be... Yes, she would be my second cousin.
Okay.
And then we're not going to get through the cousins, but on and on and on. You know? Okay. So I'm going to say this before we start. You only need to answer what's comfortable comfortable for you. You know, your safety and your well-being comes first in this podcast, you know. Okay. So let's get into what part of your story are you comfortable sharing with us today?
I'm comfortable sharing it all.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get into it then. When did you first realize substance use was becoming a problem for you?
I say when I first realized substance was becoming a problem is when I started not to care about my kids, my family. So yeah, that's when it became a problem for me.
Okay. Before addiction, how would you describe who you were as a person?
Honestly, I can't. I was on drugs for so long. I can't even remember what type of person I was or who I was.
Oh, did it start like when you were really young?
Yes, I started doing drugs around the age 15.
15? Oh, okay.
Yes. And I'm 37 now.
All right. So, what do you wish people understood about addiction?
I wish people understood that addiction it's a disease. Yes. And people that's addicts, they are some of the strongest people. When you get sober, you got to rebuild your mind, your heart, your habits, your relations, and your identity from the ground up.
Yeah. Were there underlying factors that played a role in this, like stress, trauma, mental health, anything like that?
Of course. I had a lot of trauma. I think my mom being in prison played a lot on me. I feel like I was more of a black sheep of the family, and that played a part of me. I was a mother at 13. Well, I got pregnant at 13, had her when I was 14. That was a big part of it, and mental health came along with all of that.
Yeah, because I remember when you was 14. I remember when you was 13 because we did used to go over to your house. We did used to hang and stuff like that. And then we was young also. So, we didn't go over our cousin's house as much as we needed to because my mama was doing her. You already know, Ashley. My mama was doing her. Mama, Peaches, if you watching this, we know you was doing you, girl. But and then yes, we did have our reunions, and then that kind of stopped too as we got older and older, and then all our life just took us every which way. Like, I think I'm the only one left out here in California. Like, Deja, she lived 4 hours away, but she's still far. Charlotte, another state. My mom, my brother's other states. So I think I'm the only one out here. But I do remember those times when you was a single mom. And I now, as an adult, I understand that struggle. Seeing you, have a baby at a young age and stuff like that. Yes. When I was a kid, I didn't understand none of that. I was just like, oh, my cousin had a baby. Oh, okay. I didn't, I didn't understand none of that. I just heard like, oh, girl, did you hear she had another baby? I'm like, oh. Yeah. I mean, life changes. Like, your eyes, I feel like when you're young, you see different, you hear different, and then when you become an adult, it's just like everything. I tell my auntie one year, like, everything. When I hit 30, that's when I really, like, my eyes open up to a lot of things. Like, man,
life is life-ing.
It is. It really is.
How did addiction change the way you saw yourself?
Yes.
I was somebody. I didn't know I was somebody. I didn't know I was beautiful.
Yes.
I didn't know a lot of things about me. So being sober, I'm learning me. And I never knew who I was. I lived in the image of everybody else's eyes in the drug addiction world and how everybody else seen me. But now I see me. and I love me.
Yes,
That's
yes.
good.
Like, I think, when you're younger, you don't understand, what is your brain going through. But now that you're older and you learn about mental health, you learn about all these things within mental health, and then you start to think. And I think what helped me is therapy. I'm gonna put it out there. I go to therapy to this day.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Right, ain't nothing wrong. But back then I'm just like, you're not raised up on, what, if you can't talk to me, there is therapy. Because I didn't know of therapy until I became like up in my teens. Like when I left the house, that's when I was like, therapy. Oh, okay. And then I started going to therapy when I was like 23 and stuff like that. And and I like the therapy. Like to this day, we have a therapist, for a lot of things.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about some turning points. Was there a specific moment that made you decide to seek help, or was it a realization?
It was, I was staying in a weekly. I had a needle in my neck, a pipe in my mouth, and a churn stick in my ashtray. And I wasn't getting high. And it was my normal. To me, that was normal. And I was tired of being sick and tired.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I decided to seek help.
Yes. And I want to say thank you.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
What was the hardest part about admitting you needed help? Because a lot of people out here can't say they wrong or can't say they need help.
It was hard for me to admit that I needed help. My daughter, my dad, everybody looked at me and I thought they were wrong. And I'm like, I'm a functioning drug addict. I have my own place.
Yeah.
I pay my own rent.
Yeah.
And I thought that was okay. And it was hard for me to admit that I needed help, but I was gradually going to deeper drugs. I was trying fentanyl. I was trying heroin. It just, and I was like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good.
So what led you to seek, fentanyl and everything else is because you wasn't having that high effect, correct?
Yeah. So my body was immune to meth and to PCP. It was like waking up and brushing your teeth and washing your face and smoking a cigarette. That was my norm. Yes. I thought getting high was normal, and I wanted more. I wanted to feel the first feeling, and so I started trying other things.
What fears did you have going into recovery?
I had no fears.
Oh, okay.
I was ready.
You was
I was
man.
ready.
You know what? I'm gonna do a girl. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, because I think when when you're ready, your recovery is better. Because some people, parents or whoever force them in recovery, but mentally they is not ready. And then they'll go through that just to show the other person like, okay, I did it, but then they'll go back out to the streets and be like, I need some crack,
Yeah,
and that's honestly the truth. When my daughter and my kids wanted me to stop so bad, and the more they wanted me to stop, the harder I went. And it's crazy, because when someone else wants something, when you push someone else to get clean, they're not ready. You're forcing them to do something, and when they do have a relapse and go back to it, it's 10 times worse than what it was before.
Yes,
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like it's almost kind of like a bad relationship.
Yes.
Like people are trying to tell you, leave him, girl. He's no good for you. And you're just like, but I love him. And so you stay with him and you stay with him and he keeps being no good. And then finally you decide, I am tired of this, and you leave.
Yes.
You know, and
that's being sick and tired.
Yeah. Exactly. Then you do it. Then you've come to it where you're like, this is the end of my rope. I'm done.
Yeah. But it takes that person to realize.
Exactly. Everyone else outside.
It's like, you're not listening to them. Like, why? And then you get mad at them. Yeah. And then you start hating them. And then you're a nerd, you know, and stuff like that. But what's the next question for us, Shy?
All right. So your recovery journey, what did recovery look like for you in the beginning?
Yes.
Oh, it was awesome. I went to Ritz. It's a recovery place in Hollywood Hills.
Okay.
And I got the best tools and treatment, and I was so excited. I woke up every morning. I did what I had to do. Went to have the meetings. I was so ready for it. I was ready for it. So my mindset was, I was excited.
Oh, that's great. Good. I know. I'm glad to hear that. And I think I remember when you was out here. Yeah. Because I remember you posted something on Facebook, and I was like, okay, my cousin, you know, is getting help. She's moving along in her journey and stuff like that. And I was just like, I was so glad, you know, to see that, because let's be honest, you know, all of us struggle we deal with our own struggles that we had, you know, when we was kids and stuff like that. And now it's like you have to deal with that issue, that struggle, whatever happened to you in your past, and you to move forward, to get over, you know, that mountain and stuff. So I'm happy that we did this, because it also brings light to other people that's on drugs and stuff like that. And to be honest, I never knew your story. So when I never knew your story. I just know you was on drugs. That you know, that's it. You know, so that's why I wanted to bring light, and I was just like, because out of nowhere, I was like, I think I was talking to Shy, and I was like, you know what? I want to do something about, you know, overcoming something. And then I seen you on Facebook. I was like, my cousin.
Yes. I'm so happy to be here and to share my story.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it sheds light on kind of the stereotypes. People think that that a drug addict looks like the guy on Dave Chappelle with the ashy lips, and the and the overcoat, the dirty overcoat. And I'm like, that's actually not what, like, there are, like you mentioned, you said a functioning drug addict. There are a lot more of those people out there where other people on the outside don't think that they're struggling with an addiction, but they are. And those are the ones who probably are like questioning, do I have a problem? Well, actually, I think I'm okay, because I'm still, I got a place, I got a car, I have a job. So I think I'm fine. And it's like, actually, no, like, this is still affecting you. It's damaging your body. It's a lot of internal things that nobody sees, you know, and relationships and things. So thank you for sharing this, because I think it's going to help a lot of people.
No problem.
Another question I have for you is what are some tools, support systems that help you the most in your recovery?
Yes.
Number one is my supporters, my kids.
Yes.
My dad. They're some of my biggest supporters, and the tools. NA is the best way. You can't be sober and not live the NA way, and not go to meetings. And whether it's Zoom, whether it's in person, you have to have that. You have to have that, and it helps. It really helps.
That's good. That's good. And sometimes you need that back end support from, you know, like you said, your kids and stuff like that. Now, speaking about your kids, because you were struggling with that I know it affected them. And what type of way did it affect them?
Well, I lost all my kids to the system. I lost all my kids to the system. My husband died, and this all happened in a week period of time. And I didn't see my kids for 7-8 years.
Oh,
and
wow.
now I have the best relationship with them. My oldest daughter, that's my best friend.
It's always the oldest one.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Cause like Deja oldest, the Leah, that's my best friend, girl. She my day one A1.
Yes. And to have the support that I have from her, I thought she been with me and rocked with me, did not judge me, and was there, and they love me to death, and they're happy to see where I'm at, and they can't believe this is their mom.
That's good.
That's perfect, because doing being on drugs and stuff like that, you unaware of how it can affect the kids, the other people. So I'm glad that you had your oldest daughter and she understood, she did not judge. So I want to give her applause to her side. Because because I mean it, like seeing people like that, some people don't want to deal with it. Some people don't, like, people be like, oh well, she on her own. No, that's when you need to come together. Like if you all need to get down on one knee and pray together.
No, I mean, cause like my auntie Winnie, she has recovered now, but younger, like it was really hard to like see her go through that. And since I was a kid, my mom was, they were just like, well, we're just gonna kind of, I couldn't extend a relationship with her because it was basically like, we've tried everything and now we're just going to leave it, and let her get through it. But to talk to her now and to see how she's doing is really great. Like, and she's definitely one of my favorite aunties. And then right now her daughter is going through
the same
thing. And
it kind of happens like that,
Yeah.
My mom, rest in peace. I love my mom so much. I miss her every day. But I did drugs with my mom.
Okay.
And I miss her so much. And if I could turn back the hands of times, things would be so different. But I could say one thing. I know she's proud of me and she's looking down on me and she's happy to see where I'm at in life.
That's good.
But I question myself sometimes as, if my mom was here, would I be clean? Would I be sober?
Yeah.
But things happen for a reason, and I'm here now.
Yes, of course. Let's talk, because we talked about support.
What? Yes. So, how did you handle cravings for moments and weaknesses that you experienced through the journey?
I played the tape forward. So I said, okay, I'm craving. I feel like I done had moments where it scared me because I'm like, I don't know, sober life is boring. I need to get high. Or I experienced my cousin passing away and death. Anytime when I was on drugs, death comes around, I go harder. So I just played the tape forward. If I leave and I go get high, what would my life look like? Where would I be?
Yes.
And that helped me a lot.
That's good. That's good.
Really good.
That's wonderful, because I think when stuff happens in life, I think that what makes people go back to what they used to, and then sometimes it numbs the pain and it numbs the emotion. But sometimes I'm like, if you gotta cry, you gotta cry. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you mad, go out and break some glass. Because they do have those things where you go in and then you can just break stuff and stuff.
There's like anger management.
Yes, there's a lot of things now. I'm glad now that you can go and make an activity out of it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, and look at us. We have a podcast. We can talk about anything, about society.
Yeah. It's therapeutic.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. What surprised you the most in your recovery process?
That I could do it. That I was all in. It surprised me of how many people were like me. in that recovery and still in recovery and been there 35 years, and it surprised me, a whole room full of me.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's get into, we talked about support. Let's get into, relationships. We know that your daughter is the one that supported you through your recovery. Were there relationships in your recovery, or you was just alone?
No, so I went to recovery with two other individuals. I was the last one standing, but one of them wanted to stay, but in recovery is the whole insurance thing, but she really wanted recovery too. But I just want to mention, my dad was one of my biggest supporters also.
Okay.
Relationships in recovery, you have to seize, all that has to come to an end.
Okay.
When you are in recovery, you have to be unapologetically selfish with you. You have to give your all to it. And some relationships you have, whether it was friendships or intimate, however it goes, and they're still in active use, you have to let them go. You have to, and it might be hard. You wish it, well, they will stop, or maybe it's just not their time, but I won't still be around. But you have to unapologetically be selfish.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? I understand that because when you're in a relationship, that person brings stuff onto you sometimes. And they might not, they might not know. Like if they mad at work and they angry, they gonna bring it home, and then they gonna want to vent to you. But you have your own, recovery you have to deal with. So I understand you.
Yes.
You have to, not be in a relationship, so you can build yourself. So I totally understand that. How did you rebuild the trust with others and yourself?
So in recovery, you go through something where you make amends with people, whether you could do it physically, emotionally. So a lot of wrong that I have did, I definitely couldn't go face to face. So I wrote it on a piece of paper and put it in a pool of water and just watched it, go away. And that was my way of making amends with a lot of people.
Okay.
And so I have no resentment towards nobody. I was able to come back as who I am now, and it's really up to the other individual to accept me and forgive me. But I don't let it weigh down on me.
That's good. That's good.
They say forgiveness is for you first.
Yes.
And then for the other person.
That's good.
Yes.
So let's talk about life after addiction. How has your life changed since choosing recovery?
Oh my God. Like I said, I see myself. I look in a mirror and I see a beautiful Black woman. I see a mother, and I see life. I see life.
That is really good.
That is good.
What new habits or routines replace the substance use for you?
I found out that I got hobbies now. I like to bake.
Oh, okay.
I like to bake, and I have a baking business. And then
well, we're gonna shout your baking business out. That's what we do here. Yes.
It's Bad and Batter Treats. So
okay.
That will be more of that will be coming to Las Vegas. But I just found out things I like to do. I didn't know I like to do. I never knew that this existed. I watch TV now.
Girl, what you be watching on TV?
I love baking shows. I'm on Netflix.
So you should watch the British baking show.
I love the British baking
show. Girl, I'm already on the last episode.
Hey, you beating us.
I haven't watched the new season.
I love that.
So I found the new me.
Yes, that's good. That's good. And when we come to Vegas, we're gonna hit you up because we love us some bacon.
I love pastry.
Oh yeah, we love us some pastry.
Yes, I got you guys.
So what gives you purpose now?
My family.
That's good. That's good.
My family.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about. Do you want to do that one?
Do you want to talk about you? So the next question is did you experience any setbacks, and how did you learn from them?
Yes.
If you did,
yeah.
So I personally haven't experienced relapse. They say relapse is a part of recovery, but for me, I know if I was to relapse, one is too many and 1,000 is never enough. It's not going to stop me. I'm going to go all the way, and it's no stopping. And I'm scared of it. I'm scared.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, because it's how do you even though you haven't experienced any relapse or setbacks, do you ever experience maybe moments of feeling shame or guilt tied to your past?
Oh, all the time.
Okay. And how do you deal with that?
I deal with it. I talk to my daughter a lot. I read the Just for Today from NA. Okay. I remind myself I came to become who I am. And I just keep a positive mind, but it's not easy. It's not.
No, because honestly, some of the times that's what causes people to have the relapse.
Yes. No, I agree. So let's get into advice and hope. What advice would you give someone struggling right now?
You're not alone. You're not alone. It's help out there. And when you're ready, you just have to reach out. But don't give up.
Yes,
don't give up.
What would you say to your families trying to support a loved one that is going through this?
Don't give up on them. It's a program, just like it's NA meetings, it's Al-Anon meetings. Al-Anon is for families and loved ones that want to know why their loved one is on drugs and what should they do. So it's resources out there for you too to understand what your loved one is going through and how you can help them.
Okay. How do you stay committed to your sobriety one day at a time?
So Zoom meetings. Right now I'm in North Dakota. Okay. So I attend Zoom meetings.
You with Tanya now?
No, I'm with my daughter.
Oh, okay. I didn't know North Dakota. Okay.
Yeah, she owns a business out here.
Okay. What's her business? I'm sorry.
The braiding bar.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yes.
Does she do dreads?
Oh yes, I got locks.
Oh, I got locks. That girl. Yes. Locks all day. Yes. Okay, we're gonna have to bring y'all back on and talk about y'all business and stuff because we love supporting, our supporters and stuff like that.
And where's her business located?
Yes.
It's in Williston, North Dakota.
Okay.
Downtown. Okay.
North Dakota. Far. I mean, hey, we can take a vacation. It's called vacation. Okay.
What? No, it's pretty out
there. Man, I'll be seeing pictures on Facebook that Gordon, they'll be posting. It'd be white. Especially the snow. It was beautiful. Because I went to Colorado for Christmas. I went to go see Sade. And that is the most beautiful place, too. Man, it's quiet. It's, you get nice people around you and stuff like that. So, what does recovery mean to you today?
It means getting your life back.
Yes.
Being sober is not lame. It's not boring. It's wonderful. You get to dream again. You get to love again. You get to choose how you live your life every day. And the substance is not choosing it for you.
I just want to say, I feel like this was a moment that says hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Amen. Praise the Lord. Yes. All right. We get into the end. Anything else you want to ask Ashley, Sherry?
No, I think I was going to just share the quote.
Oh, yes. I forgot the quote of the day. I'm sorry. Shy. Gone.
All right. So for our quote of the day.
Yes.
Recovery is isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up with support.
Yes. Thank you. That's going to wrap up today's episode of the Bar Table Talk. If this conversation spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow the podcast, leave us a review, and stay connected. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. All right, guys, have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.